Hello and welcome back, all you wonderful Rise of Kingdoms players out there. This is Dragothien here, and today we're going to be talking about, is it time for you to go ahead and jump on the Archer bandwagon, the bow and arrow squad? Is it time for you to go ahead and do that now, or is it too late, or should you even do it at all? Let's do a quick discussion. It's going to be more of like a podcast kind of thing. I'm going to give you some examples in game from reports that we've had this KvK, and I'm going to show you why it might make sense for you to go ahead and jump onto that Archer bandwagon if you're looking to have the best success in Rise of Kingdoms. Let's go ahead and jump in. All right, so here's one of the reports that we most recently had against one of the top tier garrison players from 2018 in the K307 KvK, and he's got top flight gear, proc legendaries across the board, top tier accessories. 1-2 has the same thing. So all things equal, this is going to be the way it plays out, assuming that you can reinforce your rally, you own the field, etc. You're going to be getting positive trades against what is still one of the best garrisons in the game today, Zenobia YSS. Even with the Archer meta that we're in right now, Zenobia YSS is still one of the best. Same thing here, as you can see, I've got my Gilgamesh Nebu going up against a Xeno YSS. My gear was a little bit better than the garrison that I was going up against, and as you can see, the numbers look really good in favor of Gilgamesh Nebu. Now, the same rally that I send against a player like John Wick, for instance, from 2018, let's see if I can find that report and show you what it looked like from the same exact support skills, same exact reinforcement capability, all that stuff. All right, here we go. Here's the same exact rally going up against the same exact garrison, but again, the equipment was the main difference here. You need to have proper equipment when we're talking about using any commander in the top tier of fighting in KvK. This is a prime example of what it looks like when you're going up against somebody who has fully procced out equipment as a garrison leader. Even with Zenobia YSS going up against archers, as you can see, Gilgamesh Nebu got the PP. He did not do very well at all because, again, he just didn't have the right gear. So the gear that I'm using on Gilgamesh on my rally is going to look something like this, just to give you an example of what we're looking at. So I've got really good equipment when it comes to accessories. I have a proc bow. I have a good piece of archer boots as well, but then the rest is the revival set. And that's not bad. I mean, that should really go really well, especially for open field. This set is fantastic. This should take out 95% of whatever you're going up against. And really, unless you're in a very, very big KvK where you're going up against top flight commanders that have top tier gear, that set should also carry you through just fine. As you saw earlier, I had no problem going up against some of the other commanders in the game where Xeno YSS was on the garrison, and I had no problems getting positive trades. The problem was, again, like even with this one, it was a positive trade, although Governor's got a very top tier Zenobia YSS, accessory-wise and skill-wise and gear-wise. Still got a positive trade there. Here we go again against Shield Maiden Zenobia YSS, very positive trade. So again, the question remains, should you jump on the Archer bandwagon, get into these new Archer commanders? Is it too late? You know, are you going to go ahead and get these guys ranked up and then in 2 weeks they're going to be outdated? Well, the answer is no. There's no way that's going to be the case. One, because again, even against the top tier commanders that you're facing in your enemies, they're getting good reports. You just need to make sure that you have the same. And also, again, the next set of commanders that are supposed to come out should be leadership commanders. And I have a feeling that you're not going to see what's going to be the counter to a lot of these new Archer commanders until we start getting around to the next set of Cav commanders, which should be coming out after leadership. So there's going to be quite a bit of time, in my opinion, my recommendation, that you're going to be able to have to enjoy the Archer commanders in the game if you have the capability to get some of these top tier commanders like Gilgamesh, like Nebu, like Ramses, Cyrus, Manatori, Artemisia, etc. All those top tier Archer commanders in the game, you're going to be able to enjoy them for a while, because not only is it, I guess it's Archer's time to shine, but you're going to have a long time before you start to get newer commanders into the game, unless they nerf archers somehow, or they nerf some of these commanders that are out for archers. You know, crossing your fingers if you do have archers, they don't do that. You know, again, you're going to be able to go ahead and use these commanders for quite some time, and going to be able to take advantage of how strong they are right now against what is and still is going to be for a while the current meta, which is again Zenobia YSS and garrisons, tons of open field infantry out there for people who just don't have the latest and greatest capability when it comes to gold sculptures to max some of these other commanders. So again, I recommend fully, if you have the capability, to go ahead and start jumping into the Archer Commander bandwagon. It's going to be a longer term thing. I put it kind of on the same length as Zenobia YSS right now. You know, when Zenobia YSS first kind of got discovered and released and everything like that, it was amazing. It was killing everything. There was nothing to stop it. Now there's definitely things that can beat it, as you can see here in front of you, but you can still, with the right equipment and with the right player with max tech, do very, very well, even with the current Archer meta. You just have to make sure that you're not just going out there and throwing a Zenobia in a flag and just assuming everything's going to be okay, because it's not going to be the case. You need to reinforce, you need to have the right equipment, all that good stuff. So I just wanted to put it out there. If you are thinking about going Archer, now's the time. Don't hesitate. It's going to work. Trust me, I've been using these archers, this KvK, ever since level 7 passes opened, and I gotta tell you, it's a whole new world out there. The damage that you output is insane. You definitely can't go over there and be on the front line and just attack all and leave it. You definitely can't do that. But again, as long as you can pay attention to your troops and not let them get swarmed down or go too deep into the murder ball that you're going up against, you'll be fine. You'll be the one causing the most damage on the field, and you'll be getting positive trades all over the place. And again, this should last quite some time. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys next time. Cheers, have a good one, and take care.